welcomes you.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. LeJohntay Wester to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, the standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Now it's Lamar. Screen to the running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it. Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job. Now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Has this at the 6. Across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field, and more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sanders now on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down. The Browns are lined up to punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Ravens send Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Lone back gets the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, Jackson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Now Jackson on third down. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. He's got a man left. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lamar off the play fake. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
There's a dive up the middle. He's still going at the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the well again. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Another carry for him. Keeps himself upright. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their early lead to 9. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens go up 10-zip here in the first. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. 2nd drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
Play action, Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
16, incomplete. Teddy Buchanan on the coverage.
Here we go.
Going again here, Sanders. He completes it in traffic. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. A give now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Street. Riggs. 60 Bison. Scoop.
Give now to the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Offense is set. First and 10.
18 Cardinal. Cup 19.
From the red zone on first. He lost that football. And the Ravens make the recovery.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Brings up second and 5. At the 20.
Play fake, Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Air down on third. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped out. Almost nothing on the return. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
Simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns first down. We'll go play action for Sanders. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Browns first down.
Right corner, 70.
On first down, here's Sanders. Going all the way to the end zone here. Catch is made in close. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
Browns 7.
There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find paper.
He's brought down just inside the 25. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 13-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Jump off, caught by his back. On the sideline, he's past the 30. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Hold in at the 20. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. In behind the line, and the ball is loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
60 Bison.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Chased out to his right. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:57 left on the scoreboard. More from M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, Judkins. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Sanders now. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. 2nd down. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one is launched downfield. Has it down close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
14. Ravens 10. Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Here's Wester on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Lamar throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
At the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. Caught by his back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They'll come up on first and 10.
29-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Outside and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
In the end zone.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second.
Down and goal.
Jackson has it, third and goal. This one's caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Luke knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
The Browns taking the field with barely any time left in this opening half. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock. Probably don't want to risk too much here. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Sanders. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
21. Ravens 13. Bradley Pinion set to
So we'll
kick
see if
off.
it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Wester on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a one-score game here at. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get it.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Check, check. Here's the Lions. Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down. Judkins out the middle. Escapes the defender. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Another Browns first down. A gain of 13 yards.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Let's go. Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns lead by 15 now.
28. Ravens 13. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own
The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Lamar off the play fake. third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's third down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Now Jackson on third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Looking to return from the 29. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Around 32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready?
From the pistol, here's Junkins. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All set now. 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. And the Browns first down.
Viking 18.
Judkins headed right. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Ready? Ready?
Judkins running between the tackles. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Play action, Sanders. He has the first over the middle, and they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Come on. Ready?
At the 16.
Another one for Judkins. He's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. That one's a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
Well, they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate. Don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Run out left. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Complete to number 23. 4 yards on the pickup. second and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here. Send him left out of the slot. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
6 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Back out now comes the Browns offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. There's a dive up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready?
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
First down, Cleveland.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Get it!
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
And the Browns' first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Chubb gets this from the pistol. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
70. Go.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. First down now, ball at the 33. Pistol snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
To number 23.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now.
Alpha, sit on! Sit on! Ready!
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 5. brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. There's the hurry up here.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
A 7-yard gain. That's
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Press it on!
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Completed to Flowers. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Baltimore first down.
Put a receiver in motion left.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. And again, it's Jackson. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens facing a 15-point deficit. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He's going for it himself. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Desperation time here on 4th. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Browns 28.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
Unlock wide. Unlock lock. Ready? Ready.
Judkins up the middle. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Get it.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He has the first down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That was their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. They can't end it with a knee, but this will run out some clock. He's drawn up for it. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game. Off.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still fourth down.
On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.